She sent a voice note at 11:38 p.m. It ended with a scream. 34 minutes later, police broke down the door to her flat. Everything was in its place. No broken glass, no forced entry. The windows were shut tight from the inside. And she was gone. In the heart of Pune's Kurgam Park, among yoga studios, craft cafes, and tech expats, lived Meera Joshi, 28, freelance graphic designer, quiet, brilliant, and fiercely independent. She'd moved into her 7th-floor apartment just 5 months before she vanished. Her parents lived in Nashik. Her friends described her as grounded, spiritual, and introverted. She was the kind of person who would water your plants if you were out of town but never asked for help, one said. Meera worked from home, rarely went out after dark, and kept a low profile. The building had 24/7 security, CCTV, and biometric locks. It was supposed to be safe. And yet, on the night of 17th March 2023, something went terribly wrong. At exactly 11:38 p.m., Meera sent a voice note to her best friend, Ria. Her voice was shaky. I think someone's outside my window. 7th floor, but I swear I saw something. It moved. Should I call the message cut off with a loud crash and a scream. Ria tried calling back immediately. No response. She panicked and called the police. Pune police arrived at 12:12 a.m. The apartment door was locked from the inside. When they finally broke it down, the scene was surreal. Nothing was out of place. No sign of a struggle. No blood. The main door was bolted. All the windows were closed and locked from within. No broken latches, no tampered glass. And Meera Joshi was gone. Vanished. The case made headlines within hours. Woman vanishes from 7th-floor flat. Door locked, no trace. Social media lit up with theories. Paranormal TikTokers had a field day. Reddit spun wild theories about cults, wormholes, or alien abduction. But police didn't have the luxury of speculation. They had to find her. Detective Inspector Vikram Deshmukh, a 20-year veteran with the Pune Crime Branch, was brought in. His first observation: the apartment wasn't as undisturbed as it seemed. A glass coaster on the table had shifted slightly, half hanging off the edge. The bathroom light was flickering, but no one had touched the switch. And behind the curtain of the locked balcony window, a single scratch on the sill. Not a deep scratch, a fresh one, like from a shoe. Deshmukh pulled the building's CCTV footage. The hallway camera showed nothing between 11 p.m. and 12:15 a.m. No one entered, no one left. But the elevator camera, that's where things got strange. At 11:06 p.m., a man in a blue hoodie, face partially obscured, entered the elevator. He didn't press any buttons, just stood there, facing the corner, for 16 minutes. Then the elevator descended to the basement and stopped. He walked out. Deshmukh checked the visitor log. No one by that description had signed in. The security guards didn't remember seeing him. Fingerprint scans from the elevator returned no match. But forensic lifted a partial print from the inside of the apartment's balcony door. It wasn't Meera's. Police discovered something spine-chilling. The building's external fire escape, meant only for maintenance, had a retractable ladder on the top floor, and it had been extended that night. It led straight to Meera's balcony. A test confirmed the scratch matched the boot tread of someone climbing in. Someone climbed up 7 stories, slipped into the flat through the balcony window, committed a crime, and locked it from the inside on the way out. How? Deshmukh turned to engineering experts, and that's when they cracked it. The inside latch could be relocked using a wire fed back through a 1-inch gap in the sliding window. Someone had practiced this. Precision, patience, planning. Deshmukh's team scoured the area for anyone who worked in construction, maintenance, or had an obsession with heights. And one name popped: Akshay Jadhav, 31, former drone operator, fired 2 years ago for stalking a female client, had a history of breaking into rooftops to fly illegally at night. He lived 3 buildings away. Neighbors reported seeing him with climbing gear. His social media was filled with photos taken from ledges, towers, and balconies. When police searched his apartment, they found a black bag under his bed. Inside, the blue hoodie, a coil of climbing rope, and Meera's phone case. Under interrogation, Akshay confessed to watching Meera for weeks. She left her balcony door open sometimes. He said, "She looked peaceful. I just wanted to see her up close." But that night, when she spotted his shadow, she screamed. He panicked. "I didn't mean to hurt her," he said. Police believe he strangled her in panic, then carried her down the fire escape on his back. Meera's body was found 5 days later, buried in the riverbed near Kakwasla Dam. Meera's case sparked national debate about urban women's safety and the illusion of secure housing. CCTV systems were upgraded across dozens of societies. Landlords were pressured to vet maintenance workers more carefully. And Pune's police tech unit invested in better AI surveillance. Akshay Jadhav was sentenced to life in prison with no parole. He never showed remorse. Her parents founded Project Meera, an NGO helping women report stalking and online harassment. In the first year alone, they helped 320 women file police reports they were too afraid to file before. Meera Joshi didn't just vanish. She was stolen from a world that almost missed the warning signs. But because of what happened, hundreds of others were saved. If you found this story as chilling and important as we did, subscribe to the channel for more real stories that deserve to be heard, because sometimes the scariest mysteries are the ones that actually happened.